Here it is. And again, give me 1 second as I try to get this going here. All right. I'm streaming. Should be streaming. And I've got to pull up the stream to fix. Okay, let me close this. Ah. Come on, what's going on here? Come on. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Oh, here, that's why. There. Okay, so it is running. Okay, so again, this is Banished. Probably not the best screen when it comes to loading in. You got the graveyard right here. So, a beautiful game, and this game was made by one person. They did all the work on it by themselves. It's an awesome game. Again, it's a hard game. We'll change the name to Turwinkle Town. Because, you know, Turwinkle. Terrain size medium, starting conditions medium, disasters on, climate fair. It all seems all right. Now again, the medium game begins with 5 families, clothing, food, firewood, tools, and construction materials as provided. A storage barn has already been built. Some seeds for fields and orchards are available. So again, and it's random every time. As you can see, there's a map seed here. So if you want to play along, just write down that number there, 93991256, and you'll have the same map as I have. So click OK, and it'll load up here. And I've actually got to turn it down just a little bit here because it's blasting my eardrums here. So, oh, it is down a little bit. So we'll turn it down a little bit more for me. Okay, back in. All right, so it's paused. Oh, resume. So let us go ahead and pause this right now, and we'll see what we're looking at here. Now, what's great about this game, you can see, look at all of this area that you can play in. They are huge, huge maps. Gigantic maps. And again, your 5 families have been banished from the kingdom, and so you're starting over. And this is where we're starting. Yeah. Big map indeed. Okay, this is where we're starting. We've got some game here, some rocks, some trees, and we've got some stuff already, some supplies already, but that's it. Now, let us see here. It's been a while since I've played this game, so this may not go well. Let's see, roads, you can build roads, storage. And the first thing we want to do is we've got to start growing crops right away. And luckily, we've got some pretty cleared out land already. So we're going to make 6 by 6. Let's go set 6 by 8. Okay. So we assign someone to work that. And this is, who is this? Yarity. His name's Yarity. And we will have him, oh, let's unpause the game. And they're all getting, okay. Okay, how did we do this? Oh, okay, select a crop that's planted at this location. We're going to grow some potatoes here. Okay, so we need a farmer. So let us, town services, no. We've got to assign some people to do this, and I forget how to do that, so let us see here. Yardy is idling. Ah, work. No, we do want them to work that. Okay. And this is a great, obviously great, isn't it, guys? Okay. So as we go along here, tools and reports, assign jobs and citizens. Okay. So let us make 2 farmers. We're going to need a woodcutter. So let's find the woodcutter. We'll need a woodcutter. And spring is here. So you see the trees are starting to grow leaves on them. So we've got the farms. Now we need to build some houses. Okay. Is it control and then turn? No. Alt and then turn? Nope. Shift and turn? Nope. Houses. Okay, so let's build a house right here. Because we don't want them, because they will get cold. Another house right here. Let's build 3 houses and a house right here. Okay, so we'll build 3 houses there. So we need some builders. So it says it requires 6, so let's go with 4. We still have 3 people in the labor pool. Somebody's out there chopping trees. See that now the folks are bringing stuff over to build the houses. And again, we've got to build our houses and stuff before winter. It's like, it almost is, but it is very beautiful. Okay, so we've got our houses. They also have kids. They grow old. So let's clean up. Okay, so let's see here. See, as they're building the house here. See, and little trees grow as well. And so things grow, they die. You can run through all the resources in your area. Looks like we got a good iron deposit over here. Iron's always useful. Stone is useful because you have to have stone to build houses and such. And of course trees and whatnot. The deer also you can hunt for food. So let's actually make a couple. Let's make a couple hunters here because we're going to need food. And there's a house. Okay, so as you can see, three people have claimed this house. We've got Harold, Lysandra, and Kaiman. And once you get a house, they can also start having kids. And there's already a child that's 5 years old, a 16-year-old and 12-year-old, which is that's kind of creepy in itself. Okay, and the inventory in the house, you see they have some potatoes and some firewood. And so we need firewood for the winter time. Lots of animals, that's just good. And in this house we have Friend, Yarity, and Heathley, a 1-year-old, a woodcutter, a builder, and the child. They have to be a certain age before they start working. Okay, I am going to go one more. Looks like we can take one farmer off. We don't need, because 1 of 1 is all you need. Let's take a couple builders off, and we're going to do another woodcutter. Okay, and another house. And I think everybody, does everybody have a house to live in? What's the question mark mean? I'm not sure what that question mark means. Happy Net Hunter. Yeah, Peril's Idling. Okay, we can clean up these stones here. Okay, so let's close that. Let's close this. Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, let's see. Removal and destruction. We're going to gather all... Okay, so we want to remove. Okay, so we want them to gather up these stones. So we'll click like this. And then the folks that are got these question marks that are kind of idling around will come over here and they'll start gathering up these rocks. And then they'll bring them over here. Right, it does have a lot of that similarity, doesn't it? And again, it's a beautiful game. I love that when you go high up, you can hear the wind because you're way up in the air. It's just one of those things. Oh, now it's starting to rain. And as you can see, the potatoes have all been planted. And they're starting to work on the rocks here. So it's like a civilization survival game. You can tell them to collect the stone, harvest trees. Okay, so they'll carry them over to our storage area over here. And we also have a barn. We have 14 hide coats, 30 tools, and a lot of potatoes. We're growing more potatoes. As you know, everybody likes baked potatoes, right? Or mashed potatoes, French fries. What else? Scallop potatoes. Okay. All right. So what else is next? We're right next to the river here. So we could build, let's see, a trading post. Let's see, what else do we need? A schoolhouse, a well. Let's build a well here. Nice well, just in case of fires. And again, we do have builders. Got 2 builders of 4. So a couple of these laborers can turn into builders to help build the well. A couple hunters should be hunting, hopefully. And two woodcutters should be building some... Oh, we do need to make... Okay. Something that we do need to make is a guy to make the logs into firewood. So town service. Reserve of stone is low. Okay. So let us take one of each of these guys off here for extra laborers. Go over here. Let's gather up some stone here. Gather up these stones here. And we do need a fire cutter. Food production. Where is it? Town services. Stockpile. We need, where are you? A fire cutter, where are you? Oh, here we go. Forester Lodge, woodcutter. Okay, so we need a woodcutter here as well to cut the logs up into firewood. So right now they're building a well. Boy, kind of rainy. Potatoes look like they're coming along nicely. Okay. Everybody's helping. What I like about this game also is it doesn't matter the gender of the person. The gender of the person doesn't matter. Everybody pitches in. Man, woman, or child. Sometimes the kids will help gather stones and stuff. So that's always nice as well. Again, a beautiful game. I love just how awesome this looks. And there we have our well. Okay, and if you look closely, you can see the potatoes actually growing there. So there's some nice graphics there as well as the farmer goes along. Okay, and now we're building the woodcutter's lodge. Looks like one person can come off of that. And they did gather up that stone. So we may have to gather a little bit more stone here. So let's gather up these rocks over here. Those folks that are just kind of standing around the well talking. There's work to be done, folks. Come on now. Our hunter hasn't done really much, has he? Boy, look at all the deer over here. Just enjoying the forest. Okay, so we've got our woodcutter's lodge, and so we need a woodcutter. We do have one woodcutter. I think that's right, isn't it? And who would that be? I know there's a way that you can look at them. Oh, there she is. Okay, so she's gathering up the wood, and that is Tessica. She's happy, healthy, and is the woodcutter. And so she grabs her axe, chopping some wood. Oh, but got hungry there, so it's going to get something to eat. And they cleared out that stone pretty quickly. Okay, so let's see, what else do we need? We can make a couple gatherers, go out and pick the they'll pick the mushrooms, they'll pick berries and stuff and bring those back as well. So make a couple gatherers. And let us see, let us make we could make another field, and we'll have to probably wait until next spring to make another field because I think we waited a little too long for the squash to grow. All right. So I can close this again, and I would like to make, maybe over here, a Forester Lodge. Let's see, where can we make the Forester Lodge? Because what he'll do, and maybe right in here is a good place. And I wish I remember how to turn that. Oh, fiddle faddle. Okay, let's see. Forester Lodge again. No, how do I turn that? How do I turn that? Nope. Okay, so we need to make a road out to there, I think. So let's go to road. I'll make a dirt road that runs out to the Forester Lodge here. So if there's any trees or anything in the way, they'll cut those down. And that'll help speed that along, carry the wood out and stuff. All right, some more stone over here, so let's get rid of this stone as well, because, well, actually we got a lot of stone now. Okay. There's the overhead map. That's what we're looking at here. Okay, that's an event log as well, and general stats. Okay, so we have 3 people that are without a job right now. Oh, I have 8 people without a home. Okay, we better build some more houses. Okay, how do I... And one more house. That should be hopefully enough houses. Okay, and they're clearing out the area for the Forester Lodge, but we're going to put that on hold now. Put that one on hold while we build the houses first. R and T. We'll try that next, Don. We'll try that next. Okay, so actually what we need to do is probably assign more folks to, what are we, low on logs, yeah. So we're going to have to cut down some trees here. The thing is, I hate to cut down trees because they're so pretty. But we need them for survival, so let us go ahead and do that. So let's cut down some trees here. Just going to cut down these trees right here. Build up a supply of logs here. Again, I know we're going to need more builders, so let's go here. Let's assign some more builders. There we go. I know. I heard you. We got some people cutting down some trees. All right. Excuse me. But yeah, what's nice about the forest is he'll plant trees again. And sometimes they grow just like this one here, will grow automatically. And, excuse me. And sometimes they also, the trees will fall on their own, just due to old age or what have you. Okay, we get these rocks out of here too. Okay, another house. And the potatoes are coming in nicely. So, yeah, logs, yep. We just brought a bunch in. Okay, so we're still needing more logs, eh? All right, well, I guess we can maybe clear some of these trees here. Well, let's see who's moved into this house. Okay, so 4 people have moved in. Got Casimian, Tessica, Cathiu, and Carolyn. A couple kids. And look at that, all the yummy potatoes they could want. All right, and up here it also tells us summer. We have 10 adults, 9 children here. 72 degrees, it's a nice day. Gonna try to bring some more logs in for these houses. And that is my son coming home again. All right. As soon as this last house is built, we will continue the construction on the forester's hut. It's kind of important to start those things right away. Again, keep a good supply of firewood. Get all that stuff built up for the upcoming winter, because we don't know how long that'll be and how bad it'll be. This means they are hungry, but you know, you just built the house, so how are we doing in the warehouse? Okay, everybody's used up the potatoes, but our potato field should be just about ready to harvest, so it won't be too long. And then they'll have some more potatoes to put in the house. Boy, these guys could share some of their 400 potatoes. Good Lord. Okay, but the farm will he'll soon harvest all those potatoes. Okay, so it looks like the houses are built, and so now we can continue the construction of the Forester Lodge. And we only need 2 builders at this point in time, so we'll cut that down to 2. Actually, until we build their huts, can't use these, so we need to get... Good gravy, look at this rain. Okay. So we also need let's see, a gatherer's hut. So, okay, we'll try RMT. There we go. You were right. Well, thank you, Izumativ. Thank you very much. And so we're going to move this back a little bit, like right in here. And that did work, Dongento. It did work. So let's move this like out here. Okay, and we'll build a path out to that hut. Connect with that road there. And then we'll be able to gather berries and all that good stuff. Well, it's nice of you to stop by and say hello. I certainly appreciate that. See, okay. So we are gathering the potatoes for this season, which is awesome. So hopefully you got a lot of potatoes for the upcoming winter. All right, so they're clearing out the area for the gatherer's hut. So again, what I love about this game too is that everybody pitches in. Okay, so what is this? Oh, it's reached its limit, so we have 200, so we can increase that limit. So let's increase that to 400. Because it's all full, so we'll increase that up to 400. All right. So the Forester hut is almost done, Forester Lodge, as it were. And he'll start cutting trees down in not any ideas on a family-friendly guild on Wormrest Accord Alliance. Parents are getting into raiding. Wow, there are a lot of great guilds that are awesome family-friendly guilds. Let me think on that. I think like House Hathan is an awesome guild, but as far as raiding guilds, I am not too sure on. As far as family-friendly is concerned. But I will look into that, and so let me look into that, and I'll see what I can find out for you. I mean, most of the guilds that I talk to are pretty much family-friendly. They all have their kind of late-night talk that they get into, but for the most part, most of the guilds are pretty respectful to one another. And oh boy, is that full already? Or no, he was out of logs. That's what he was saying. He was out of logs. Okay. But yeah, a lot of guilds on Wormrest Accord are pretty awesome. And especially all the guilds that I've had the opportunity to speak with are all pretty nice folks. Okay, so we now have a Hunter's Lodge, and we can and let us make right now. We can now make a Forester. And we'll make 2 people Foresters. Oh, it says we need 3 builders for the Gatherer's hut and building the road as well out there. So we'll make 2 Foresters. Okay, so we'll enable them to cut down trees and to plant trees as well. Again, they're carving that trail out there. And that's where the Gatherer's hut will be, and they're working on that. Okay, and they gathered up their potatoes. And maybe we'll try squash next. But it is late summer, so I don't know. We wouldn't get much out of a squash harvest. Now there was a deer herd over here in this area. It looks like they're gone now. That's right, winter's coming. Now there's some deer over here. There's some deer right here. So let us see. Hunting cabin. We can make the hunting cabin. Well, let's see. Where do we want to make that? Kind of cover this whole area here. Right. We'll just cover this whole area here. The hunting cabin. That's going to require more builders, and reserve of logs is low again. So let us, where do we want to cut trees? Probably over here. So let us take out some trees over here, because I want to put more fields over here. So cut down the trees over here. And I'm sure we are, oh, here comes the rain again. We are going to need some more builders. Yep. So the rest of our laborers are going to go into building. So everybody's got a job to do. Early autumn now. I have a feeling we should have gotten this gatherer's hut up a lot sooner. Do we need more stone? Let's gather up this stone over here too. So we'll gather up this stone here.
If you know moms too, if you would. Do you know moms? Because I don't know off the top of my head what moms is.
Oh, I don't know what mom's is.
Oh, okay. I'll get it later.
All right. So again, it's probably going to tell me logs is low. You could probably just call her. She'll tell you.
Yeah.
So we've got some more logs coming here, as you can see, as we take out these logs over here. Again, what we'll do is we'll plant like a squash field up here. And I think that's what we're waiting on right now. It's just some more stone and more logs to build the gatherer's hut. So as soon as they get that over to the area here, bring that in, then we'll be able to continue the building of our gatherer's hut. So again, a really pretty game, one I like quite a bit, and it's a very calm game. I mean, there's a lot to do, certainly, but you know, we got the Forester's Lodge here. I know there's a way to look at the status here of what's going on. See, so we have cut down 12 trees and harvested 2 iron with our foresters. And then again, they're hopefully working on getting this going here. It's early autumn. I mean, it could be a mild winter, which I'm really hoping for, because everybody's got their food. 305. Boy, those guys really hogged on the potatoes. Because everybody else, nobody's living in this house. So we're set. They got about 300 potatoes as well. So hopefully we can get the gatherers going here before winter sets in. I'm leaning too far in. Ugh. Reserves of logs is low again. That's the thing, is I hate cutting down all these trees because I like the way they look. All right, well, we'll take out these trees over here. Because again, this is kind of the farming area that'll be the farming area. So we will cut down those trees over there. Okay. So they have started building the gatherer's hut. and they're building it, so that's good. We'll get them started right away. I'll max that out. Get them gathering berries and whatnot to help. Yeah, I know, it's sad. But we do have a forester. He will plant more trees. And so there'll be more trees planted in this area over here. And trees do automatically grow, as you can see here. Oh, they're going to cut that little one. Let's, can I, there, let's, here. Can I save it? Here. Cancer removal. Don't cut that. Don't cut that one, yeah. Okay, so we'll save that little one over there. Hello, the Baron Man. How are you? So they're cutting down those trees there. And again, we'll gather up these stone as well. I think. Do I have the stone gathered up here? Let's gather up these stones here, get those out of there. Boy, those are gigantic mushrooms. Oh, okay, the Forester Lodge is done. So let us assign some folks to that right away. We need some, take those off, 3 of those guys off, and we'll put those right into gathering right away. All right. So next I'll start working on this hunting cabin. And we'll start getting some of the venison as well. Again, I hate to see all those trees go right next to that stream. This poor deer over there going, oh man. Because I'm a person that loves the woods. I love being out in the woods. I love camping. The Northwest here is a perfect place for that. And, you know, but this is survival. So these guys do have to live. But, you know, we do have, you know, these folks, you know, out there doing their work as well. Got a couple of foresters out there. You see he's going around. They'll gather up some stone and some deer. Now, sir, those deers won't probably be touched by this hunting cabin over here. Because you see the extent of the circle here is where the hunter will hunt. Now, if the deer happen to come through here, like there's some deer here, there's a herd in here. And he won't just murder everything. You know, so the herd, hopefully he'll continue to maintain the herd and won't kill everything in it. All right. Yeah, let's scooch up here a little bit. It is now autumn. We're full into autumn now. And again, when spring comes back, we are going to plant another big field. And this will be squash and potatoes, and then we'll rotate those. Now, the way to get more different types of fruit and food and that sort of thing will be with a trading post, which we'll put here on the river. And then people come down the river eventually, and we can trade things to get different seeds and whatnot. Right now, the only seeds that we have access to is squash and potatoes. And so, again, oh, see, these guys are hungry already. And they're very low on firewood. They have a brand new child here at the house. A brand new child's been born. So we've got to get these gatherers going right away. And the hunters going as well. So we are going to concentrate on that now. We have enough houses and whatnot. So we're going to concentrate on gathering and hunting for the winter. So we're done building. And so let's gather 3 hunters, or let's go 2 hunters and 4 gatherers. Try to get some food for the winter here. And in fact, well, no, we need these guys working on the firewood because we got to still have firewood being chopped and whatnot. So I'll keep the 2 foresters in there. We need the woodcutter. 2 hunters, 4 gatherers. The farmer doesn't have to farm right now. Oh, we do have a new laborer coming, so we can add another hunter. There we go. Okay. All right, so we got those buildings maxed out. And again, I think I saw like a thing of berries there. And yeah, they've already gathered a bunch of stuff. And so this will help with the food as well. So that might be enough to get us through the winter. Yeah, see, so they have gathered up. They need to get some more firewood there. That house is full, and they had another child. Oh, and somebody did move into this home here. All right. So there's our little tree that we saved over here. Our lone little tree. And now we can be a little more selective as to what trees we chop down and whatnot around the town. And we can set, eventually we can set the foresters to just plant only and not cut anything down. I don't see where our woodcutters are at. Oh, there's some people out here. And this is Cordelia, age 19, clothing fair, educated, and is working. We can follow her. She's going through the woods. Oh, and she gathered up some, I don't know, it was mushrooms. Gathered up some mushrooms there. Oh, and she's carrying some more mushrooms back, probably back to the main place. There's onions out here, wild onions. All right. So far so good. Not too bad. Exit follow mode there. Close that window. Oh, and I took out the... You need to close that. And this shows, again, amount of stored firewood, 213. Stored coal. Stored clothes. So we're going to have to start thinking about clothes as well. Yes, they can here. They can wipe out a town pretty easy if you're not prepared for it. And I did start my gatherer's hut a little late, so I may be in a little trouble here. I don't think they've gotten anything yet. They haven't. I don't see any deer in the perimeter. Oh, there's some over here. So the hunter's lodge. Oh, and there's some here too. The hunter's lodge is not the most efficient. What I'd like to get probably soon here is a fisherman's hut and have them fishing on the river here, because fish are a little more plentiful. And you like to have a variety. Not everybody likes to eat just potatoes. So again, we got a bunch of roots, some mushrooms, stored now. And it's late autumn now, so winter is coming, and it's 34 degrees. So people are going to start using up the firewood. And there's quite a bit to do. As you can see here, there's homes. You can build stone houses and a boarding house as well. We have the stockpile, which probably eventually will need to get bigger, marketplace, and a trading post. Then you have the well, which we have. We have a schoolhouse to educate our kids, a hospital to help with any outbreak of any diseases, town hall, a chapel, and this will help with the happiness, and a cemetery. So you've got to have a cemetery to keep people from getting kind of depressed and whatnot. Orchard, which I don't think we have any seeds for an orchard. Pasture for livestock. Again, we don't have any cows or anything. A fishing dock. Our hunting cabin and our gatherer's hut. We also have a blacksmith, because we'll need to eventually make more tools. A tailor. So again, I think we'll need sheep for that. You can also make a tavern. And oh, look it. Here comes the snow, guys. Starting to snow. A mine and a quarry. So there's quite a bit that we can do. And here comes the snow. And again, kids like playing in the snow. And this is Banished. Yes, I believe you can upgrade to do that, right? And that'll help make clothes as well. Okay, it's now early winter. Again, snow is falling. But again, this game's a lot of fun. And it can be a little brutal, but it's also fun and it's very relaxing. And again, it is a beautiful, beautiful game also. Until people start dying horrible ways. Mostly you want them to die of old age and keep building houses so people keep giving you more people and so on and so forth. And indeed it has, yes. Again, out in the snow. Here's somebody hopefully cutting down trees, keeping the firewood coming. Keep chopping that firewood because everybody needs firewood wintertime. You know, just trying to make a living out in the wilderness. And I think we've done okay so far. Get some more little trees growing around the town. I like to see that. Enhance some of the beauty. Again, maybe, hopefully some more trees will sprout up over here. There's a little tree there. Hi, Inalara. How are you? Playing a little Banished this afternoon. More deer and stuff out here. Oh, he's way out here. Okay. Well, I guess not too far away. Or she. Yeah, she. Again, you hear trees falling and people busy working. Boy, the snow has just been constant. That little kid has been standing there too. Well, it really is. It's like I said. It's what he said was, "Wow, this game is beautiful." It really is. It's really pretty. And again, you can see how much space you have to expand and grow your town, and it's quite large maps. And this is just a medium map. And the main thing to remember here is this was all designed by one guy. All this was made by one person. Oh, it looks like they did get some meat. Some venison has been brought in. So the hunters have done their work. Let's have some mushrooms, onions, roots. We have 4 leather. Great. So the town is coming along nicely. 12 adults now and 9 children. So some of our kids have grown up. Some berries. Yeah, so this is great. We are doing well. Of course, we are low on logs. So hopefully we're getting a... hopefully you guys are cutting some trees down here. Wow, is it spring already? Or did we have a heat wave come through? Still winter. 31 degrees and sunny. Boy, stopped snowing and it looks like the snow is all melted. So a heat wave here has come through. 31 degrees. That still shows winter as the current season. Man, so it has really gotten green all of a sudden. Oh, here comes another another storm front. Now that we said that, another storm front rolling through here. But we are doing okay right now. I think this first year we've done all right. Got plenty of food, people producing food, so I don't think anybody will go hungry. Got still plenty of coats and stuff for people to wear, and it looks like our forests are large. Let's check and see what they've done. You know, they've gathered some materials from the forest, so they're not doing too badly. Hunter's Lodge. Again, it doesn't show here. I don't see, but there obviously some venison has been brought in. And the Gatherer's Hut has been doing some work. They've been doing some pretty good work. And those Gatherer Huts are a great way to start. Had I been thinking, I would have made that right away. But I think we still caught it okay in time. And it looks like another one of our children have joined the workforce now. So we have 2 laborers that we can use. Everything's full right now except for forester, so we can throw them into forestry right now while we're going through winter. Then what I'll do is I think I'll take a couple of those, or at least one of those, back out and make that make one of those guys another farmer. All right, so Kristen Ford and Alessro both live in that house. Got these folks are just this full family in that house there, and a small little family there, little family there, pretty good sized family there, and okay. And see, so when kids become adults, you want to build another home so those 2 can move in together and have more kids. That's kind of how you get your population going. If all the adults die, then there's no way to increase your population. Then you're done. So you have to keep building homes and keep growing. Keep folks happy and having kids, basically. Okay, and I keep closing this, and I don't mean to. It's late winter now, so we should be getting ready to plant our other field. So let's get ready for that. The crop field. And that is going to go over here. So like that. I think I want to add... Oh, no. Yeah, because unfortunately I can't... So we'll do that like that. Okay, so they have to remove these three things out of there to make the field ready to be planted. So we'll get that ready. She's doing that right now. And that's good to go. And this will be a squash field. This will be our potato field. And we need a couple farmers. So for this one of two, and this one, oh, because we don't have everybody's doing a job. So let us, we're going to take a couple of people out of forestry. And so when early spring comes, they should start planting. And I want to make this a larger field. Maybe I can plant another potato field. Why don't I do that? So we'll go like this. Do we have any... I wonder if we have any orchard seeds. Let's see. Let's make a little orchard over here. Oh, not on top of... Okay, cancel that. Cancel it. Okay, so they got to remove that little bush there. And I wonder if I have like an apple seed or something, that would be awesome. Okay, it's late winter, 40 degrees out. Looks like he's coming to remove said bush. Ah, peach trees. Excellent. So we're going to take one farmer out there, and we're going to put one there. Okay, so we can make some peach trees here. That'll be nice. Great, I'm happy about that. Some nice peaches. Now, we won't get a yield on the peach trees this year, and maybe not the next year, but I'm thinking probably within 3 years we should start getting some peaches, which would be nice, huh? Everybody likes peaches. Okay, so do we have another worker? Let's see here. We don't. As soon as we do, we'll throw another worker on the other farm there, the squash farm. All right. So the days are getting warmer. Have these guys done anything yet? Oh, there we go. So 200 venison, 6 leather from the Hunter's Lodge, which is pretty good. We're out of logs, foresters. Come on now. Let's go, guys. I need more. Oh, is she planting the trees already? Oh, I thought she was planting the... She is a gatherer, so no, she wasn't. She wasn't... I think she's picking up that bush there. Close. Oh. Oh. Close. Close. Fiddle faddle. Okay. All right. Disappeared after she went off. Early spring. So here we go. Early spring, and it's year 2, folks. All right. So we made it to early spring. Nice. Still got... Oh, look at that. Our warehouse is nicely filled with plenty of food. And our farmers should be coming out to farm. Here's a farmer right here. This is Fren. Fren planted our potato field last year. And it looks like Fren is going to be working on the peach trees. All right, so our other farmers should be coming to start working on the potato and the squash field. And indeed, Christian Ford is going to be the potato guy this year. Oh, they're watching. Hey, way to go, Dad. Plant those potatoes. All right. So is that a peach tree right there? I can't tell if that's a peach tree. There's our little tree that we saved. And as you can see, spring is here, so all the leaves on the birch trees come. I love that. They all start growing in. It's so pretty. Oh, what are we low on? Logs? Yep. Come on, foresters, let's go. What we can do is stop them from planting, just have them cut only. So we'll do that for a little bit so we get that reserve of logs back up. And Casmian is our squash farmer. Oh yeah, and indeed, those are our peach trees. Okay. All right, guys. Well, year 2, we're started off right. We've got our fields being planted. We've got plenty of wood. We've got Gatherer's Hut, a Hunter's Hut, and a Forester's Lodge. We've got homes for everybody. We've got our Woodcutter's Hut, and I think we're doing well. And so let us save. We're going to save this where we're at. As you can see, I've had some other playthroughs. Okay, and save. Turwinkle Town is saved. And with that, folks, we're going to have to call it. I've got an episode to make for you guys. It's called Roleplay Weekly. And what I'm doing is and I know you can't see me, so let me exit the game. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to the forums, I'm finding out what roleplay events there are out there going on each week, And Turwinkle and I are going to bring that information to you guys so you can utilize that and hopefully find out some great events that are going on, maybe in a server near you, and you can go and enjoy that event. Not everybody goes to the forums, not everybody wants to dig through all that forum information. So what I'm going to do weekly is just pick 2 or 3 from each server and announce those and let you know what's going on there. Hit my mic. Let you know what's going on the servers and maybe something that you can find yourself role-playing in and enjoying. And so look forward to that. The first episode comes out tomorrow. I'm going to go and record that now. So you guys have a great day. Remember to do something special for that special someone today. Christmas time is coming, so if you haven't done your shopping yet, you better get out there and get something nice. I have a few presents myself yet to get. So if you're anything like me, don't wait till the last moment. I mean, this week is the week you should really get out there and get that gift for that special someone. And whether it's your mom or dad, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband or wife, go out there, find that nice gift that they've been wanting if you can. If you can't, think of something that maybe you can write for that special someone if maybe you can't afford something. It's always, the saying, the thought always counts. And it really does. If you take the time to maybe write something to that someone, if you're good at drawing, draw something, bake them something if you can bake. You can something as simple as a plate full of chocolate chip cookies. Let me tell you, I wouldn't mind that. So, something that you can do where you letting them know that you're thinking of them this time of year. And, I think that goes a long way. It doesn't have to be a BMW sitting out in the driveway with a big bow on it. If it's something that comes from the heart, I think they will appreciate that even better. So thank you so much for joining me here this morning. I had a lot of fun. We will come back to Banished. That was a great time. I hadn't played that in a while, as you could tell. I would love to come back to that and continue building on Turwinkle Town if you guys would like that. I think I'm going to enjoy doing that, so hopefully you guys like that. And, of course, my adventures with Turwinkle and all that stuff. Tune in tomorrow on the channel to see what's going on a server near you. Again, I'll pick 2 or 3 things from each server, just the main ones: Warm Rest Accord, Moonguard, Emerald Dream. And if you guys want to send me something from another server that you know about that people might be interested in, I'll poke around there and see what I can find, like on Cenarian Circle, Feather Moon, and whatnot. Other than that, thank you guys again, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Have a great day, and bye-bye.